All right. And once we have the basic heading 1 in place, now let's set up the structure for this page. Again, don't worry, it's going to look really ugly. The CSS is coming up for now. Let's just worry about placing the elements. And essentially, we want to return the main tags. Inside of it, we want to go with nav. In there, we'll place the logo. So this sucker over here. Also, we'll set up a div with the class of container and page. I believe the container is coming from the global styles, and then the page one will add once we set up our styled component. And after that, there's going to be a 2-column layout. So inside of this container, on one side, we'll have this text with some description, as well as eventually a link. For now, it's just going to be a button. And then on the other side, we're going to have that main image. Of course, for the logo, we already have the SVG, correct? And the same goes for main. We just need to place them in the images tag. So I'm going to head back to the landing one. I'll set up the main here. And let's start by setting up that nav bar. So nav element, and inside of it, let's place the logo one. So for the source, we're going to go here with logo or whatever name you have. As far as the alternative, I'm just going to go with Jobster logo. Let's add a class name of logo. Once we save, yep, we have our image. Then let's set up that container with a 2-column layout. So I'm going to go with div with a container class and also a page class. Inside of it, we're going to go with info comment. Let's go with div with a class of info. And then right next to it, we'll set up the image. And you know what? Let's start with an image and then we'll add rest of the stuff. So image, in this case, we are looking for the main image. As far as the alternative, let's just say job hunt. And then let's add a few classes here. IMG class, as well as main IMG. Let's save it. We should see the image. And inside of this info one, we want to go with heading 1 with some type of text. In my case, I'm going to go with job tracking app. Also, we want to set up the description, and I'll show you where I usually get my descriptions. And then also, there's going to be a link eventually, but for now, it's just going to be a button. So let's start with a heading 1. We can go here with job. Then let's add the span, which eventually will add a little bit of different styling. And we're going to go with job tracking and then app. As far as the description, you can go with lorem if you want. For example, you can set up here lorem 20. Or in my case, I usually use this hipsum. So hipster ipsum, and the site is hipsum.co. So once you navigate here, you can choose how many paragraphs you want. In my case, I'm going to go with 5, I guess, and then just pick whichever text makes the most sense to you. So if you want to spice it up, you can always use this one. And then lastly, right after the paragraph, we want to go with button. We want to set up some classes here. So let's go here with class, btn hyphen hero. And let's just add some text. Let's just say login and register. And once we save, this is the result we're going to see on the screen.